Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Shunnyavadi Shatyadeshitarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा. Today we are covering Canto 2, Chapter 3, Text 10. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Akama Sarvakamo Va. Mokshakama Udaradhi. Tivrena Bhakti Yogena. Yajeta Purusham Param. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. 2.3.10. A person who has broader intelligence, whether he be full of all material desire, without any material desire, or desiring liberation, must by all means worship the Supreme Whole, the Personality of Godhead. Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, is described in the Bhagavad Gita as Purushottama, or the Supreme Personality. It is He only who can award liberation to the impersonalis by absorbing such aspirants in the Brahma Jyoti, the bodily rays of the Lord. The Brahma Jyoti is not separate from the Lord, as the glowing sun ray is not independent of the sun disk. Therefore, one who desires to merge into the supreme impersonal Brahma Jyoti must also worship the Lord by Bhakti Yoga, as recommended here in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhakti Yoga is especially stressed here as the means of all perfection. In the previous chapters, it has been stated that Bhakti Yoga is the ultimate goal of both Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, and in the same way, in this chapter, it is emphatically declared that Bhakti Yoga is the ultimate goal of the different varieties of worship of the different demigods. Bhakti Yoga, thus being the supreme means of self-realization, is recommended here. Everyone must therefore seriously take up the methods of Bhakti Yoga, even though one aspires for material enjoyment or liberation from material bondage. The purport is little bit big. We'll see the points as we are going through the class. There are many important words in the this particular shloka. The one of the important word is tivrena. Tivrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. So we have to understand that Krishna consciousness is a urgent thing. It is emergency. So Srila Prabhupada also mentions many times that Krishna consciousness is emergency. That's why when we get up early in the morning, we are first what we are doing? We are doing the Mangalarti. And in the Mangalarti, which is the first, this one is coming. It is samsara dhava. Which is that word? It is compared to the forest fire. This material world is compared to the forest fire. So why we are getting up early in the morning and we are telling, this is a forest fire like that. Why we have to tell this? Early, get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and we are telling that uh, the material world is full of forest fire. It is a negative thing. If you see, some people may say, what this we see it as a forest of enjoyment. Then you are telling it's a forest fire. So we have to understand that the nature of the particular material world. Many verses it is mentioned that the nature of the material world is dukhalayam ashashvatam. Mamupetya punarjanma dukhalayam ashashvatam. Why we are suffering in the material world? Because the soul by nature is sat, chit and ananda. What is sat? Is the eternal. But in the material world, everything is temporary. This building may not be there after 200 years. That car may not be there after 50 years. So this everything is going to get destroyed. So first opposite nature is of the material world is it is ashashvatam. Then chit is the knowledge. But whatever we are trying to get the knowledge, we forget. We are trying to read this our whatever studies we are doing, and we are trying to get the knowledge. We are forgetting. We have to read, keep on reading 2 times, and in during the exam again repeat, revision, all the things. Why? Because this matter is made of is full of ignorance. So second, again opposite nature, which is full of soul is full of knowledge, but the matter is full of ignorance. Then again there is a contradiction or not compatible. Third thing is what? Soul is by nature blissful, ananda, but matter is full of nirananda. It is the whatever the dead matter we see throughout the material world, or even the body for that matter itself is a dead matter. Then how the soul can be blissful or happy when it is associating with the matter? So that is why it is not compatible. Soul's nature is not compatible with the nature of the matter. It's completely opposite. So that is the reason in the material world the soul cannot be happy. Soul can be happy only when it is reconnecting its relationship with the Supreme Lord. But here it is mentioned that Tivrena. Why Tivrena? Because we our nature in the material world is such that we tend to take everything very cheaply or not so seriously. But here it is mentioned Tivrena. And second thing here it is mentioned akama sarva kamova moksha kama udharati. So every soul is having so many of the desires. Everybody are having, you are having different desire, he is having different desire, my desire might be different. So everyone are having different desires. But here it is mentioned, whatever may be your desire, you please come to the lotus feet of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here it is mentioned Purushottama. Purushottama, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Please come to him. So we understood now this padam padam yad vipadam natesham. at every step there is a danger in the material world. So then Srila Prabhupada is mentioning uh, that just to dedicate this one life to Krishna, and go back home, back to Godhead. Finish the business. Finish the business in this life itself. Don't think that I will see it in next life. It's okay, I can do it. Mm. Here, Prabhupada is mentioning padam padam yad vipadam natesham. At every step there is a danger. Even whoever we may be, at every step there is a danger. So first thing is we have to understand that there is danger. We cannot think that danger may be for somebody else. I am comfortable. No, first we understand that there is a danger at every step, and then second thing, we have to act in such a way. Every day to day activity should be in such a way that we liberate ourselves from the bondage of the material existence. Mm. Bondage of material existence. And the third thing, this we have to do it tivre now. Means what? With the full intensity. Uh, it's something called Gudi Gudi Krishna consciousness. You know Gudi Gudi Krishna consciousness. Understood? What is that? Gudi Gudi Krishna consciousness. Means you're doing. If I get some time, I will chant one round. And I don't have to, if I don't get time, I will not finish my rounds. It's okay. I will not hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Today, one day, if I don't hear, what will happen? Then Srila Prabhupada's books, I don't have time to read. It's okay. I will not read today. Hmm, No problem. I have tomorrow exams, or within 1 week I have exams. I will not hear. I don't have to chant because I'm not getting time to read. No. So that is called, you are taking Krishna consciousness a little relaxed, or something. But we have to understand human life is very, very short. That day we were discussing that what was the point? That the marks we are taking or the ranks which we are taking in the college is not directly proportional to the money we earn. Hmm. It is not the person who might have failed, or he is not scored much in. He may get the job first, or he may be earning much more than the highest ranked person. It is not directly proportional. Why? Because it is the karma which, according to which we get whatever we are supposed to get, how much money we have to get, what kind of wife we have to get, what kind of children we have to get, how much bungalows, how much car, everything is fixed. If actually, of course, we have to do our duty. It's not that we have to ignore our duty. We have to do our duty, but that is happiness and distress in a particular life is fixed. So that is the reason in human life, whether we are students, whether we are working, whether we are businessmen, whether we are housewife taking care of children, or whether we were sannyasis, or whether we are brahmacharis, whoever we may be, first priority we need to give is to for Krishna consciousness. It is a illusion to think that I'll give, if this happens in my life, I will practice Krishna consciousness. If my in life I will first settle, I will settle in my life first. Then I will take, do my bhakti very nicely. This is illusion. Maya tricks there only. First point we have to understand. When we are focused in our chanting, we are doing our chanting very nicely. We are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam regularly. We are reading Srila Prabhupada's books regularly. Automatically, our material life is particularly streamlined in one direction. Our mind becomes focused, intelligence is sharp. Then we can do our material duties also very nicely. That is why first priority is Krishna consciousness. Our morning program covers most of the aspects, whatever devotional angas or limbs of the devotional service or whatever. Even materially physical body wise also, if you see, in the morning we can come and we fully enthusiastic, we dance. We don't have to do any exercise also, because we are dancing, we are fully happy, enthusiastic. Mm. So that's why utsahat nishchaya dhairyat. So the point here is, material, first we have to understand material world is full of dangers. We see how Draupadi, even though she was a princess, she was tried to be insulted. If she was associating with Krishna directly, and if their position is that much dangerous, then we can think the conditioned souls like us, what is the danger situation we are having. We may not see it currently, we are comfortable like that, but the danger is there. That's why samsara dava nallidhalok, morning. And this Srimad Bhagavatam, Ghanaganatam, the rainfall, what is the rainfall? Hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and chanting of the holy name, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Our sadhana, if we do perfectly, our material life also will be set. So there are so many problems in the material world: depression, stress, suicide, this, that, so many things. But bhakti yoga, here it's mentioned. Bhakti yoga, whether it is for one who is following jnana yoga or one is for following karma yoga, one who is wants to Brahma Jyoti, his destination is impersonal Brahma Jyoti. One who is distressed, anybody can practice this bhakti yoga and become successful. Hmm. If you come in the morning and become, you dance in the kirtan and this one, all the depression will run away slowly. Hmm. Will come out of all depressions. Or you don't, all stress, all problems. That's why Krishna consciousness is the solution for all the problems, including the problems of birth, death, old age, disease. So, with all intensity, we have to practice the bhakti yoga. So, what we have to do? Always involve the heart when we are practicing. We may stipulate some time, because we may be students or whatever. We have our time for study also. We are stipulating some time. We are chanting few rounds. We are hearing for, say, half an hour, reading for half an hour. So say 2 hours or 3 hours we are spending for only devotional life. That every day we can do it. And when we are doing that, in all the heart, don't do it with half-hearted. Half-hearted, never do it. In all the full heart, and do it with full enthusiasm. uh, Utsahat nishchayat dhairya tat tat karma pravartanat. When we in all the heart, the advancement will be very fast. If we do it half-hearted or without any interest, what will happen? Advancement will become very slow. So that tivrena means that only in all the heart, and do the devotional service. That's why laulyam in the devotional service is very, very important. Laulyam, the intensity with which we do. Hmm. When we do it with all intensity, then progress is very, very fast. Uh, then in this life only we can achieve the success. Initially, it is very, very difficult, because Vaidhi sadhana bhakti is a process of forcing ourselves little bit. Forcing means what? Vaidhi sadhana bhakti is what actually? There is, for example, when your motor pushes the air up, not the air, the water up. How much pressure it has to exert to put it go up? The water should go up, right? No, so Vaidhi sadhana bhakti is like that. We for getting up in early in the morning, 4 o'clock, 4:30, it's very difficult, especially in the winter season. Then we have to come for Mangalarti, chant our rounds, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, and go for by that time only sometimes we feel we are exhausted. Hmm. But in the initial phases, it looks we are exhausted. But continue doing it. Like however, 10 to 4 or 10 to 4:30 is a sufficient rest. Early bed, early get up, sufficient rest take. Then when we do these all these uh, Mangalarti, or even if we are tired, we carry on with our material duties. Initially, it may be difficult when we are doing the Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, but we do it enthusiastically initially. Then what happens? Slowly over the period of time, we start getting the taste. Once we start getting the taste, ruchi, slowly, then nobody has to push us. We automatically come for Mangalarti. We automatically dance. We are enthusiastic. Mm. But until then, we have to put little effort from our side in the Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti stage. Mm. So, how much tivra it will be, effort we are putting, intensive with the intensity, that much it will help us, and that much faster we can raise above. But if we are lax, that's what I told, goody goody Krishna consciousness. It may take what lifetimes after lifetimes. So that is the reason. Uh, Laulyam. One thing is the laulyam. Another thing is whatever sadhana we are doing, the most important thing is the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So Hare Krishna Mahamantra, try to focus. Three things are there: posture, pronunciation, and prayerful mood. Hmm. This is very, very important. Posture, try to sit as straight as possible, or with the where how you can not get sleep or. Hmm. Second thing is pronounce properly. There's some I was heard a few this one they don't chant full Mahamantra also. Hare Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram. No, not like that. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. All 16 whatever the syllables or this one we have to pronounce properly as much as possible. Some people Krishna is a Krishna. It's not Krishna. It is Krishna. So initial phase only you can correct this pronouncing Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Some people Ramo they tell. No, here we can pronunciation is very important. Second thing. Third thing is what? Prayerful mood. In prayerful mood, involve the heart and as much as possible try to hear in the beginning. Hearing that word which we are telling Hare Krishna, when we are telling Hare Krishna, we have to try to hear. Mind will wander here and there. But when we are hearing it, then slowly the progress will be faster. When you hear it attentively, progress will be faster. So with the prayerful mood means what? I am your servant. Please engage me in both of your servant, O Krishna, O Radhe. So Hare, O Krishna, O Rama, please engage us me in your service. So that with prayerful mood, if we are chanting helps us to progress very fast. So one thing we have to understand that this material world is dukhalayam ashashvatam. Second thing, we have to understand the need for practicing, importance of practicing Krishna consciousness, because Krishna consciousness is the only thing which will take us out of the material bondage, and only Krishna can give the liberation. That is the as per this sloka. Only Purushottama Krishna can give the liberation. Whatever even the demigods are awarding, that is coming from Krishna only. That is why in all respects, whatever desires we have, we can approach Krishna only. Hmm. So second thing, that one we understand the importance of practicing Krishna consciousness, and we understand that we can come to Krishna. Then the third thing, with the intensity with Tivrena. Mm. And how to practice Tivrena? We have to develop the laulyam or the desire, basically. Desire we have to develop. Uh, See, we have so many other, we may be having so many material desires, but how we have to strengthen our desire to serve the Lord. We have to strengthen our desire to chant the holy name. We have to strengthen the desire to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Come in the association of devotees. When we come in the association of devotees, these desires will be aligned properly. But if we are mostly associating with all karmis or non-devotees, our desires will be tuned to their desires, unless we are very strong. So what we have to do? Tune the desire by coming in the association of the devotees, tune the desire in such a way that we develop the seva manobhav. That seva manobhava is very, very important. So once we develop that with this one, that laulyam, to the greed for Krishna consciousness, uh, then we involving our heart, we can practice the Krishna consciousness process. So transformation of the heart. By with the transformation of the heart, we can practice Krishna consciousness. In that practice of Krishna consciousness, main thing is the chanting. We discussed chanting, how it will be effective, posture, pronunciation, and a prayerful mood. And chanting will be very nicely, it will go if previous day we have done very nice seva. You can observe it. If you have done previous day with nice Vaishnava Seva or Krishna Seva, serving the devotees or preaching activities, book distribution, next day chanting will be very nice. So, Seva, when we do very nice Seva, Vaishnava Seva, our chanting will be very effective. With the chanting, if it is effective, we get more desire to serve. So, that way, we can increase or whatever intensity, uh, and then slowly advance, hmm, come from Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, we advance higher. Then next stage is the raganuga sadhana bhakti. In raganuga sadhana bhakti, everything is spontaneous. Nobody has to tell you to get up at 4 o'clock. You automatically get up. So then higher stages of deeper attachment to Lord, then bhava prema. So success will be guaranteed by the mercy of Guru Srila Prabhupada and Krishna and other Vaishnavas. So in this way, we can try to progress in the path of pure devotional service. So anartha nivritti will be faster. So in that direction, we can work. Even though we may be student, we become regulated and disciplined. Discipline is very, very important. Without discipline, we cannot be successful even in material world. So be disciplined, be regulated, and slowly the mind will come to control. We can control the mind. By regulation, we can control the mind. Then once the mind becomes our best friend, then everything is blissful, because we can blissfully engage in the Krishna consciousness. So this is how this verse tells us to take up Krishna consciousness in a serious way, and also that make our life successful, even though whoever we may be, students, uh, or housewife or businessman in software engineer. So in this way, we can try to progress in the path of pure devotional service. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, is there any questions or comments? Otherwise, we can end the sessions.